Hello my lovelies, here to do some more readings for you. If you're interested, then please see the description box below the video. Just a couple of reminders for you here as well. Okay, that's the reminders there. Happy Tuesday to you, Addison. Hello, my lovely. Which deck would you like? Okay. Okay, so we have the Hermit. So you could be either overthinking things, or you could be just thinking about what you really want, where you're going next on your life's journey, what you want next. It may be saying that Spirit is asking you to stop and think about what you want, okay? Because remember, what we focus on grows. So if you're thinking and overthinking things and you're worrying and stressing, you're just going to see more of it. Okay, so focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. So that could be a message of all sorts of things there, those couple of things there. Especially if you're caught up a lot in your emotions. So check your feeling state, okay? When you're calm and relaxed, you're contented, aren't you? You're happy and relaxed. But you know when something's off if you're anxious or you're feeling nervous, okay? Or you've got that sort of knotted up tummy feeling, okay? That's not a happy butterflies feeling. Look at where, are you just giving a lot of thought and emotions to things that are worrying and stressing you and not productive, okay? Yeah, so with the Judgment card, not judging yourself, not judging others, not judging situations, but this does talk also of rebirths as well. So you can have your rebirth if you sort out if you're feeling anxious or worrying or stressing, okay? Then something is out of balance, okay? What you're wanting is in your sort of heart area, but your ego or reasoning mind is coming in and saying, yeah, but there's a million reasons why we can't have that, or so and so said this, or that'll never happen, or that's not possible. Okay, so that's just a couple of examples, but the really sort of saying to you that something is going on within you that is not making you feel balanced and relaxed and calm. Okay, so whether it's because you're overthinking things, that you are caught up in your emotions behind it as well, adding emotions to our thoughts adds extra power, okay, and perhaps you're judging things, okay, or perhaps you're wanting a new start in something but you're worrying and stressing. So be strong, have the confidence and courage to move forward in what your heart desires. Your heart is your true compass. When you desire something, it's there for you to have. It's just our reasoning, logical, analytical mind comes in and starts giving us all the reasons why we can't have it, okay? So go within and really look at what you do want, because you can have and do whatever you want. It's only ourselves that puts limits on ourselves and talk ourselves out of it, or listen to others who help us to talk ourselves out of it. Yes, it's going to be an emotional couple of days or weeks for you. You might have been through a very emotional period in your life, okay, over the coming past weeks or months or years that have gone past, okay? But Spirit is saying you can have what you want with that card. Perhaps, again, this is a social card, so going out and meeting up with friends or doing things that you enjoy doing, okay, even if it's just things that you haven't done for a long time because you've been too worried, or focusing on something, okay, so you put like hobbies or things you enjoy doing aside. So when we do things that raise our vibration, we feel better automatically. Yes, and justice, a favourable outcome. Okay, this does talk about legal things or contracts or perhaps paperwork you've been putting off as well. But overall, in this situation, I feel, if you follow this advice, be strong, have the confidence and courage, sort out what's out of balance within you, look positively at the future here as well. Let's just bring in these. And the healer of the ages. So perhaps there's a bit of calming and making peace with the past as well, or healing within yourself. And overall, the masculine. Now this in this deck is not the divine masculine. Okay, we all have a masculine and feminine side. So the masculine is the go-getter, the hunter-gatherer side of us, okay, the practical side of us, if you like, or the sort of, yeah, the go-getter, okay, whereas the feminine energy in us is the sort of nurturing and loving energy. So perhaps you're either too dominantly in this, or you need to be more taking control of things within you and in your life. And again, there we've got see how we've got the moons here. So this is indicating the time, isn't it? So perhaps it's something that's long overdue. Perhaps you've been stuck in a cycle for a long time, okay? And just sort of moving forward from that now, having that strength and confidence to move forward so that you can get what you want in your life there. Hello, Wendy Ann, my lovely. How are you? You're welcome, my lovely. Good. Okay. Oh, thank you, Wendy. And I didn't bother doing it the last 2 days because I wasn't seeing anybody different on there from like the Instagram for me, from my page. So I thought there's no point. Plus, I haven't really got when on the little post that I did, I didn't do a time. So sometimes people might look thinking that it's live at the time when it's not. I'm glad somebody's technical, but thank you, Wendy Ann. Yes, my lovely. I think there's a share button under the video as well, isn't it? Under the live, where you can share it on social media places. Why would it be bad if you want to go to see this guy? You're the only one talking yourself out of it, my lovely. Do you want to go or don't you want to go? Exactly. You know, always do things for you, not what other people say. You know, yes, he asked you, but do you want to go because you're going to enjoy it, or are you just going to go there to moo over him? You can still go and moo over him, okay, drool over him. It's up to you. Thank you, my lovelies. getting hot. Wendy Ann, thank you for notifying me of that sound quality. I did listen back and send the person the written version of their reading. Hello, Jasmine, my lovely. Hello, Stormy. How's you? I'm doing fine. Okay, Vicky, my lovely, which pile would you like? One, two, three, four, or five? Which deck would you like me to use? Thank you. Whoops. Okay, my lovely. So, yes, I feel he will. Okay, we've got him taking action towards the future of you being together, in this caring connection. So, this is telling me that, he is and putting the work in. Okay, coming towards you here. But Spirit is reminding you to watch what your thoughts are, okay, because your thoughts are living things, okay? So, what we keep thinking will turn up at some point in our 3D. So Spirit is saying, where you're saying, is he going to do the work or should I give up, sort of thing. If you're in that frame of mind, then it's not going to work, Spirit is saying, okay, because you're in effect in this puzzle. Will it work? Won't it work? you know, be clear about what you want. Do you want this to work or not? It takes two, Spirit is saying. So for your part on it, watch where your thoughts are, okay? Because if you keep thinking, he's not going to do the work, I may as well give up now, or I can't see this working, he's let me down before, then he will, because that's your thought process. Okay, so Spirit is saying open your heart. Okay, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, bringing in that loving energy as well. You know, I'm so happy and grateful that he is so loving and caring and doting, you know, that he is devoted and committed to me, our relationship and our life together. Okay, I feel so loved by him, etc. Okay, so there are changes, but make sure that you are using the wisdom that we are giving you wisely. Reach for the stars. Don't reach for what you don't want. Okay, what you focus on in your thoughts is what will be. So if you keep focusing on this is a loving relationship, I'm so happy, and you're thinking all lovely, yummy, lovey thoughts, then you will get that. But if you're judging him and slating him in your thoughts, like, oh, he's never been there for me before, he always lets me down, then he has no choice but to reflect that back to you. Okay, so yes, I do see that he is doing the work. However, it's up to you as to where you stand. You've got the key in your hand. Okay, are you going to go for the door that leads to the what you want, or are you going to go for keep thinking this isn't going to work? Okay, it's your choice. Spirit is saying it's your decision. Your thoughts are what's being reflected back to you, and how others are going to reflect back to you as well. But yes, he is putting the work in. He is coming towards you lovingly here. He does care about you. You can have your beautiful relationship. He is taking action in the future, for the future. Okay, but for you, if you want the changes, make sure you're watching what you're thinking. Don't be half-hearted about this. You're either in or you're out. Spirit is saying, do you want this or not? If you do, then allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, which means coming from loving energy. Okay, loving energy and gratitude energy. I'm so happy and grateful that he's so loving and caring. I'm so happy and grateful that we are in such a beautiful, solid, committed relationship, rather than this sucks, this isn't working, he's an arse. Okay, because you will get what you focus on. You're welcome, my lovely. Okay, so Alexandria, I'm going to have to break this down in sections. Okay, what did you say? 4. Okay, when I've asked about Jay and the third party, I know that my spirit guides do not like me asking about other people outside of you. Okay, so they are not giving me an answer. Why? Because it's up to you, and they're reminding you of this here. Okay, they're telling you point blank that in order to move things forward, you are the magician. You're the only one creating what happens in your 3D and how people act, in a way of how you assume them to be. Okay, so what is your wish fulfilled? Well, your wish fulfilled is for the two of you to be together, no third parties. So stay in your wish fulfilled. Okay, feeling more secure in yourself and focusing on yourself. I am number one. I'm first best. I'm the only one he has eyes for. Okay, nobody can ever compare with me. I am the only one for him. Okay, but if you keep focusing on third party, you will keep her there. End of. It doesn't matter what's happened before. You can change things really quickly. So Spirit is reminding you it's up to you. If you keep focusing on her and them, then reacting to 3D, you're going to keep it in place. End of. That is how it works. What you focus on grows. There is no sidestep in this law. Okay, so that is what they're saying about that. It doesn't matter. There are millions of videos on YouTube. Okay, if you go to Create Your Futures channel alone, you will see loads of videos that have in the thumbnail how somebody got rid of a third party. How they did it was not paying any attention to the third party. They just kept affirming that their person was their person, that they only had eyes for them, they were the only one for them, etc. Okay, so it's up to you. Where you're saying about should I talk to him? No, because in the current energy is in you've not changed within. We don't change anybody in the 3D. We don't try and fix and solve the circumstances because they're old. What's playing out now is a culmination of all your old previous thoughts that you've been thinking for weeks, months, or days, okay, or years. So there's no point keep reacting to 3D. You just look at it and say, okay, I'm not seeing what I want yet. So how do I change this? I have to change within. You have to change the story within you before it gets pushed out and reflected back to you. If you're waiting for the 3D to change, you're going to keep waiting. You have to stick to your story within, no matter what is still playing out from the old thoughts in the 3D. Okay, so I wouldn't bother mentioning anything. What was the other part of your question about some other people coming round? Do I see you? What does Spirit say about you all going out together? Yes, you can put that one. I don't like the word obsessed myself because it gives me the creeps, but I like besotted. But if obsessed makes you feel good, okay. But also being happy and grateful for being in such a loving, romantic, solid, devoted, committed relationship with him. We are such a loving, beautiful, solid couple together. We're a perfect match. We only have eyes for each other. Okay, bringing in that love from your side too, how you feel. I love that we are such a beautiful, solid couple together. I love that we live happily and blissfully together as a beautiful, romantic couple. Okay, it feels so good to feel so safe and supported and relaxed and secure in this relationship. I'm all SP thinks about all day long. He's obsessed with me, if you want. I am his true love, the love of his life. He is the love of mine. Advice about friends coming round or going out. Having a good time with friends. Okay, make sure that you're not in negative energy about this. Okay. There might be a bit of jealousy on his side as well, okay, because there could be some hunk there, somebody who's quite good looking who is paying you attention, Okay, or you know, even if you're just laughing and joking on a friendly basis, he might think, you know, because he does have feelings for you. Okay, but you're just not seeing him express that because of all the old thoughts that are playing out in the 3D, and you keep reacting to them, so you're keeping them in place like Groundhog Day. Move on from that story, whatever is showing up. Okay, just let it go. Just even if you say to yourself, this is just old thoughts playing out, it's not going to last for long, I always get what I want, everything always works out in my favor, everything is good, everything is fine, I don't need to figure out the how and the when, it's not my job, all I know is that it's, if I've imagined it within, it's already done, it's already yours. You give it to yourself first, then you experience it in 3D. Okay. Somebody may be younger in the group as well, so it may be somebody who's younger in the group than you, or SP that is quite attractive or quite flirty with you, or seems to be laughing and joking with you a lot. We have the Pentacles, so again it could be, you know, going out spending money there. Or feeling secure. I get the Pentacles as emotional security or financial security. Again, follow your intuition. What is it you want the evening to go? You know, even when I go, every time I leave the house, I intend that there's minimal traffic on the road, that it stays dry weather, that I get a perfect parking space, minimal queues at the checkout. Okay, I'm affirming for what I want the whole day through. Just have fun. Just have fun, Spirit is saying with that one. Just have fun. Let's go into some... let me just pull some cards about your connection before I go into Spirit's advice about how you can speed it up. Yeah, you know, valuing and honouring yourself. So I am number one. I am first best. I'm simply irresistible. I am desirable. I am lovable. I am always loved, adored, desired, cherished, and chosen. Okay? I am beautiful. But also that he does value and appreciate you as well. Again, you know, putting yourself on the pedestal, not him. Okay, he's not above you. Okay, he's not beneath you, but he's no better than you. You're just as good as he is. So stop putting him above you. Put yourself on your pedestal and see yourselves as equal. Okay, when you put somebody above you, then they're out of reach. Reconciliation, just reuniting with each other. Okay, being together, reconciling how you want to be reconciled together. Okay, so the two of you being together. Okay, but to do that, you have to call him in with affirmations. Okay, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, so affirming. If you can put 10 minutes, okay, listen to some music for 10 minutes or set a timer for 10 minutes and make 10 minutes 2 or 3 times a day with 2 to 3 affirmations that imply that the two of you are together, and you do that for 3 days solid. Okay, you can do it for longer, but you do it every day until things change in your 3D and it becomes solid. Okay, that is a fact of how it is. Okay, so do that. So I would put in there, I am so happy and grateful that we are such a loving, or I am so happy and grateful that SP and I, put his name, are such a beautiful, loving, romantic, passionate, solid couple together. A perfect match. We live, or I love that we live happily and blissfully together in a happy, harmonious, healthy relationship. Okay, you could just have those two, or he is, or we are totally devoted and committed to each other, or devoted, loyal and committed to each other, or faithful. Okay, I'll come to that in a moment, but do that. Okay, just put 2 to 3 affirmations and you repeat them for 10 minutes solid, 3 times a day. Okay, or more if you can. And you keep going. We're not looking to the 3D. It doesn't matter if his energy's changed yet, Spirit is saying. You don't give up within, you persist. But we're not waiting. What you want is already done. The minute you desire it, the minute you imagine the two of you being together, it's done. But you're not seeing it because you keep reacting and you're looking at the mirror. You have to change within. You will know when you've shifted because you're not looking for it anymore. You know it's a done deal. You're not questioning. You just know within you that's done. I know the minute I imagine something or I script something, it's fucking done. I don't need to worry about how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen. I know it's done. I see it as being done. I know it's done and it will turn up because that is my new belief and assumption. Okay. Right. So if you want him to sleep home again, then you put that in your affirmations. If you, the affirmation for we live happily and blissfully together and spend our nights and days lovingly together, that covers that. Okay. And Spirit is saying that is the quickest way. So they're answering that question before I pulled any cards on it. So I won't bother pulling any cards on it. Okay. Because that is the quickest way. What you assume to be true is what you will get. But if you're affirming for it, but then reacting to 3D and then questioning it and reasoning with it and trying to logically solve it and reacting to it, you're not in balance with what you want. You cannot be in the new story and the old story. Okay, you're a creator, not a reactor, Spirit is saying. Yeah, you know, don't the how fast the wheel goes is how much your emotions are drowning, how much you're drowning in your emotions, okay, and flooding it with your emotional state, that the emotions that are not serving you. Okay. When you go, if you go to that Create Your Futures channel, you will understand what this reading is about, because it is a law. Okay, it's laws. And again, Spirit is reminding me of another law, the law of being. Okay, the law of being is that who you be is what you will get. So if you're in your imagination and within first, being his girlfriend or his wife and feeling like that, well, you're not. If you're worrying and getting jealous and not wanting him, you know, wanting him to be there, that's implying that you don't have it. You give it to yourself first within and it will automatically show up, if that is your dominant belief and assumption. Okay, you don't even have to believe it, just keep reaffirming it. Your subconscious mind needs repetition. And if you're just doing it willy-nilly and then reacting savagely to what's happening still in your 3D, you're not in the state of the wish fulfilled and you're not going to get what you want. It's going to be hot and cold. 1 minute I love you, next minute, no, I'm off again. Okay, so Focus on what you want. Yeah, working on yourself. Okay, working on yourself here. So let me just bring in some final ones. So yes, getting balanced within yourself. Again, Spirit is saying, forget about the age difference, okay? They just showed me a picture of a famous actress in the UK who married somebody 26 years younger than her. And it was on, she's passed away now, but the husband was on a TV show, like a live chat show thing. And, you know, he was saying about how in love they were. Okay, the age didn't matter to them. They were so in love. Yeah, you know, stop seeing him as walking away from you. See him as being with you already. He's devoted and committed to you. Loyal and faithful to you. You're devoted and committed to each other. And the relationship and your life together. You live happily and blissfully together. You love spending romantic days and nights together. Okay? Everything that you want, that resonates with you, how you would talk to yourself as if you're telling a friend about how amazing this relationship is. Yeah, you know, blossoming abundance, feeling like you've got everything you want first. The outside is a mirror. As within, so without. Again, in the Bible, whatsoever you desire, believe you have received it now, and you will. No, so you, right, so if that was me, I'd reject that. In my head, I'd be going, yeah, right, whatever, Buster, okay? I'm not accepting that. And I would just keep affirming for what I do want. Okay, but if you're worrying about it and you're focusing on it and you're going over what's already been said as a result of your previous thoughts that you could have had 6 months ago, a year ago, okay, you've known this guy for a long time. So you've had all that time to worry and stress and think millions of thoughts that are not lined up with the happy outcome that you want because you're focused on age or you're focused on him going off with somebody else or whatever. Okay, so Spirit is saying stop focusing on it. What you focus on grows, my lovely. So you just forget about that. You just go, yeah, right, whatever. He's so in love with me. He only has eyes for me. He's only ever had eyes for me from the moment we first met. No one can compare to me. No one can replace me. It's true love. It's the love of my life. I'm the love of his life. We're two hearts together. Whatever you want to say. Yeah, stop looking at deceit. Okay, and lies or what's been said, you know, well, yeah, but he keeps going off with somebody else. Well, he will if you keep assuming that. Okay, so you've got to focus on what you want and not on what you don't want. Yeah, you know, do you want to be focused on what you can't have because you're talking yourself out of it or you're reacting to what is being said? I don't listen to anything anybody says. If anybody says anything to me that I don't want to experience, I just reaffirm for what I do want. Okay, I change my life all the time by doing that because everyone is just a messenger reflecting my thoughts back to me. So are you going to be indecisive? What do you want, Spirit is saying? Because it's up to you with which path you take. Because your thoughts are creating, my lovely. The universe and spirit is neutral. Imagine it's a bit like a genie. Okay, whatever you say you want, whether you want it or you don't, when you don't want something but you keep focusing on it, well, spirit and the universe say, oh, well, that's what she obviously wants, so we'll give it to her. And you're like, what the fuck? I didn't want this. Well, sorry, but you kept focusing on it. Okay? There is nothing really outside of you except your subconscious that's creating, but we like to think that there's something outside of us. And a lot of people do. Okay? But when you look at all the philosophers, all the great teachers, even in the Bible, it's all full of I am. Okay? I am is God. We're all got God within us. We're all from divine, okay? Divine source. So we're all creators. We can all have, be, and do whatever we want. It's just that we react to things. We're limited. We limit ourselves. We're told we can't have things. Okay, so we don't get what we want. And for 50 years I lived like that, but not for the last 6 years. I don't, because I know better and I've changed my life. Now I get what I want. But spirit is reminding you that things can change pretty quick. But if you keep looking for it to change, you're going to be waiting. Okay, so there's a very good video on Create Your Futures channel that's just been done lately by Tracy about we don't wait. We don't need to wait because everything we do, everything within first. You're welcome, my lovely. Yes, Alexandra, Wendy Ann's story is a success story that I've got in my Get Them Back playlist. It was the last success story I did. So you can hear her story. Get Them Back playlist. It's entitled Don't Give Up, a Success Story to Inspire Anyone Who Thinks It's Hopeless. There you go. Let me see if I can copy the link. There you go. This is, ooh. This is a link to Wendy Ann's success story. Yes, Neela, I think we all need a stiff drink after that. By the way, everybody, Neela actually buckled down and stopped worrying about her documents. Imagine she'd already got them, and what turned up today within 2 days of me kicking her butt and saying, enough. Stop focusing on the papers and focus on you already having them. Yes, MBB, the prices have changed, so just check. Addison will put the prices for you in a minute. You can, Alexandra, if you are wanting that person back in your life. I don't think you do. I feel that you want Jay, but it's totally up to you. Again, it's going to be your choice. Spirit is telling me it's your choice, not ours, my lovely. Okay, so even if it said that he's fully in love with you, do you want him back or do you want Jay? Again, we're coming back to that indecision card. So again, Spirit is saying, well, yes, you can reach out if you just want to be friends, but if you know, it's your choice. Follow your heart, Spirit is saying. Your heart is your true compass. Everything that you desire is yours to have. It's only our reasoning, logical mind that comes in the way. There you go. So, you know, he obviously is thinking about you even when he's not there with you. But we just need to get his energy to your energy to match the energy of the relationship you want and the wanted version of him that you want. Okay? So only see him as the person you want, the version of him that you will entertain. Until you start seeing that version. We don't react. We don't go a day and go, oh, this didn't fucking work. Okay, we keep going in our heads, only seeing the people how we want them to be. And they will conform. Sorry, MBB, let me just have a look. Yeah. Okay, which ooh, what's that playing there? 4. Good. Oh, 5. Okay. Okay, I had to ask for clarification because I asked the question, why didn't M text back? But they've given me about where your thoughts were. And I know that's not what you want to hear, but it is a law. Okay, so it can't be broken. It's operating all the time. So what Spirit is saying, okay, is that because of your thoughts, where were your thoughts? Okay, what were you thinking? You know, sat there, fed up. So were you in, and these two cards are showing sort of, you know, reactive and being left out in the cold. So where were your thoughts when you were waiting to go out, okay, or do something with him? Let me just read your question again, because let me just get that clear what they're saying here. Where you said, why didn't he text me back after he asked me out? Okay, I asked him why. I don't think that's rude to ask. No, it's not rude to ask. You know, he stood you up or didn't text you back or whatever. But Spirit is saying, where were your thoughts? Did you start to assume the worst? Did you start to think, oh, you know, he's not going to turn up, or, you know, he's probably going to let me down again, or what if I'm not good enough? Because they're saying, you know, remain balanced and value yourself. Okay, knowing that you're good enough. You know, he does want to reveal to you how he feels. He is serious about you here. But Spirit is saying, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay? Stop making this a battle within yourself and with him. See the relationship as you want it to be. You're the creator. You're writing the script. So what character do you want him to play in your movie? Okay, so really be on your thoughts. Yes, he does have feelings for you. He's serious about you, but you're not getting the version of him that you want because you're focused all the time on this inner battle and reactive and waiting for him to change. He cannot change if your assumptions about him are the opposite of what you're wanting. He always lets me down. He's never there for me. He just disappoints me all the time. I never know where I stand with him. He won't answer my texts, okay? So that is not lining up with the energy of a loving relationship, Spirit is telling you here. So check where your thoughts are. It's the first thing that came out here, okay? It's never about anybody else. Others act the way we assume them to be personally, men in general, people in general, or how we see ourselves. So valuing yourself. Okay, he always makes time for me. Okay, I am number one. I'm first best. I'm always chosen. He only has eyes for me. Okay, he is serious about you. Okay, he does want to be with you here, but you're not getting that version through. You're getting hot and cold behavior because of where your thoughts drift. What you focus on grows. Okay, so if you keep focusing on what you don't have and everything that's going wrong, you're going to get more of that, Spirit is saying. It can be no other way. Those are the laws. The law of balance, the law of vibration, the law of being, the law of attraction, the law of assumption. Okay, the law of gravity. Not that that comes into it. But you see, there's all these laws that we have to operate as spiritual beings within. And when we look outside of ourselves and we're wanting others to make us feel happy, we're not in balance. We're not in the law of being who we want to be if we had it now, because the outside world is a shadow world. It's illusion. Some people call it a hologram, an illusion, shadow world, the reflection, the mirror. Okay, so where are your thoughts when you think about this relationship? We are a happy, beautiful, loving, solid, committed couple to each other. We're totally devoted and committed to each other, our relationship and our life together. Okay, we are so happy together. We are in happy, harmonious contact every single day. Okay, those are loving thoughts, Spirit is saying, from loving energy. It's not from the lower vibrational energy, okay? Me asking why now is he not believing? Yes, he does believe. But your energy, you have to look at your thoughts and your feelings, where they are dominantly when you think about him during the day. Is it from the knowing energy that you're a beautiful couple together? because you create from within. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. You're like the projector that's beaming onto the blank space of screen of time. In divine, there is no time. Time is man-made. What you want already exists, but you're not seeing it because you're not tapping in and tuning into the energy of it. You're tapping in and tuning into the energy of everything that's going wrong and what you're not getting. So Spirit is saying, if you want an outright answer, we can't give you one, because it's where your thoughts have been that have created this. People are messengers. Okay? Yes, you will want an explanation, but start giving loving energy to this. Okay, be in balance and start bringing in the energy that you want, because all you're doing is keeping yourself shut out in the cold. Okay, so be like the Queen of Swords. She's got her owl, she's wise. Why the swords? Because swords are your thoughts. So sit there in control of your thoughts and only thinking thoughts that line up with loving energy to what you do want, not what you don't want. Okay, get that balance. Listen, they're saying, listen to us telling you. You don't have to, it's your choice. You can go all guns blazing, blow up his phone demanding an answer, but you probably won't get it. Okay, because you're just going to be fed up, you're just going to be reacting, you're just causing a battle, and you're cutting your nose off to spite your face, my lovely. Okay, so get balanced. He is serious about you, but start valuing yourself. Okay, you are good enough to have the beautiful relationship that I want. Okay, make the effort and then he will make the effort. Okay, you're the creator, my lovely. Nobody else is creating. He can't create your reality for you. Only you can, because he's not in your thoughts, and your thoughts and your feelings create. He does want to tell you how he feels. He is serious about you. Okay, so we need that version coming through, because that perfect version that you want already exists. We never change people. We change our assumptions and beliefs about them. So if you are assuming that he is so loving and doting and caring, he spoils you with his love and affection and attention, and you feel so fantastic in this relationship, so loved and chosen and wanted by him and happy, you're so happy together, then that's the loving energy that you will dominantly be in if you stay in that frequency, in that energy. This is true love. And Spirit is saying, yes, this is true love. He is serious about you, but you're just tapping into the wrong, unwanted version. So again, what you focus on grows, my lovely. Yeah, again, you're just keeping yourself out in the cold here. Okay, the same as this card here. And we don't want that. We want to see the loving relationship that you can be having instead of the hot and cold behavior. He always shows up for me. I always get the best version of him to enjoy and experience. Is another one Spirit just said then. Neela, what's your question? And pile, please. Deck. Hang on, I don't under. Is there somebody who wants to ask? I can't understand you sometimes at the best of times with what you write. This is my last money and I want to make somebody happy. Is there somebody who wants to ask but don't have money? Oh, I see. Is there somebody who wants to ask a question but doesn't have the money, but you want to make? So does anybody want a reading who's listening? That's very sweet of you. Yes, it is very sweet of you. I was like, what is that? Who doesn't have the money. So Neela is very kindly paying for somebody to have a reading. So Sasha, are you saying you want the reading, my lovely? As you've asked first. Okay, so what is your question and which deck do you want me to use, my lovely? And thank you, Neela. Yes, that's very, very, very sweet of you. Again, very sweet of you. Yes, I did have to script that one so that I would hear that you got the documents. I can't remember where I wrote it. I've written it somewhere. Right, okay, Sasha, messages. Let's go with this deck. I like this deck for messages. Right, okay. Right, two cards saying here that the work that you're doing is working. Okay, so his higher self is saying to you, keep doing the work. You know, you put the work that you put in is going to pay off, because he is, you know, you're going to be happy and contented with you. He's going to reveal to you what he thinks about you, how he loves you, how beautiful you are. Okay, telling you that he's yours. Okay, I'm yours. Okay, at the moment, he's just really wanting you. Okay, he's longing for you here. So the healing, you've made peace with the past, you've healed, you've worked through this. Okay, and your reward is coming in. Spirit is saying it's written in the stars. Okay, so flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So again, every morning, wishing him an amazing day, as if he's there with you. Have an amazing day, babe. You know, sending you love and light, health and happiness. Sending you all my love. I sent this message with love, and I know it will be received in love. Okay, but just going around like Neela has, you know, made you feel happy with a reading. Okay, it just, loving energy, when you're operating from loving energy and a gratitude energy, you get things so much quicker. Okay, so him offering his love to you as well. So keep up the good work, because things are shifting. They have no choice. If your dominant inside is that it's a done deal, he's yours, end of, that's how it will be. Okay, but not if you're wavering or you're questioning or you're starting to look for it or wondering how and when. Okay, we stay true within with that faith and belief and trust in our own power. Okay, you're the writer of your script. You're the operant power. As within, so without. From the cards I've just seen then, when I was putting those back up, Spirit is saying that he's really not happy, you know, in his life without you. He wants to be with you. So keep making that your assumption, okay? Even if you just say to yourself, look, you know, I don't need to do anything else. It's already done. Okay, what are these? Yeah, him coming in and offering you his love here. Okay. And thank you for your lovely comments, my lovely. But remember, you're all doing the work. I'm just giving you the kick up the backside. If you want one of these white cards, let's just have a look. I see what you mean. Well, this one is more prominent. You're the person with the key to my heart, my true heart's desire. Will you grow old with me? Okay, this one is, I miss you more than you will ever know. I just long to be with you. I want to come back. But that's just his energy of that card where he was looking out for you, you know, really wanting to be with you. I get the feeling, you know, he's really not happy, you know, without being with you. And your energy is now in the knowing energy that it's a done deal. So it will turn up. It has to. Good, good, good. They certainly are, Stormy. Then only you can shut ego down. When you start to have thoughts that are not lined up with you have to be firm with yourself, as if there was some bitch stood there beside you telling you everything you didn't want to hear. What would you say? Would you just sit there in a heap on the floor crying while they're putting you down? No. You would say, no, you're just lying. This is how it is. And this is what I'm getting. This is my movie. This is what I'm having. Yeah, but now, like I said, now you've turned your attention from the Virgo. He'll turn up wanting you. So then it'll be your choice. I don't dwell on the past anymore because there is only the now. All the past is alive in your thoughts. It's not happening now. You're keeping those memories alive. So make peace with them and move on and only focus on what you do want. Well, then enjoy the moment, my lovely. You're welcome. Spirit want me to pull one of these cards for you here. Yeah, again, this is for you to grow. Everything that's happened is for you to grow. But again, we don't look at the time. Okay, we don't look at the past. We don't look at the, anything other than your thoughts that you're thinking now are what is going to be your future. What you keep thinking and dragging into your mind about the past is what you're reinfecting your mind with. Okay, so look at this growth that you have grown as well on this journey here. They just wanted me to bring in another card for you here. And here we are, soul power. Always remember you're a soul that comes with a body. Okay, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence. And you have unlimited supply of soul power in your command whenever you need it. So this is Spirit reminding us all that we are not a human body with a soul. Your soul came first. Your soul is your energy. When your body dies, your energy is still there. Okay, so you are a spiritual being. So you have unlimited power to have, be, and do whatever you want. But only you can conjure up that power, Spirit is saying. Okay, you can tap into that power at any time. Use your imagination. Your imagination creates. The I am poor means you're going to be poor. I am rich means you will be rich. As long as you keep coming to the I am, your I amness, the law of being is who you are and what you will get. But Spirit is saying be very proud of the work that you've just done. Okay, because you turned things around in literally 2 days after it being 7 months of worrying, stressing, and being a nervous wreck. Okay, everything you want is already done. Creation is already done, but you need to tap in and tune in to the being of you that has what you want. We're not looking at how and when because we limit ourselves and we cause more waiting. These might not apply for that because these are more for no contact. You are amazing and perfect for me, but am I who you want? I feel you deserve more. Okay, so even though he's famous, okay, he can still have his insecurities. Okay, so he thinks you're amazing and perfect. Okay. This one is, you're my true love and the love of my life. My future is with you. Let's move in together. But I don't think that's really relevant at this time. But you can think that if you want. You can take that. You haven't really had a relationship with him, so... No, I did ask about Gemini, not your Virgo. Good night, Neela, my lovely. Have a lovely night's sleep. And thank you again for paying for Sasha's reading, my lovely. Have a lovely day, Wendy Ann. Okie dokie, things have dropped off pretty much here. So, Addison, if there is anybody who's watching who does want a reading before I go, who is in the process of paying or wanting to pay, let me know. If not, then Addison, let's do close readings. Thank you, my lovely. Yes, definitely, Addison. Thank you to all of you who've had readings tonight. I hope they've all helped you. Well done to all of you that are doing so well in shifting your energy and focusing on what you do want and not on what you don't want. And thank you, Addison, again for being my moderator. Okay, I will leave this with you for tonight. Love and light.